We're back with another enrichment activity, and this is one that I know you have been waiting for. Today, we're spending time with two of our most popular residents, Penelope and Isabella, our Goeldi's monkeys. Our Goeldis are unmissable in the Amazonica glasshouse, and they're full of this energy and activity that make them really engaging to watch. But it's exactly this frantic busyness that can make feeding times interesting. I could spend hours watching these guys leap around their habitats, using those long tails, longer than their bodies, to balance themselves. Living as they do in the shady understory of the South American rainforest, they spend their lives in small family groups foraging in the low branches. They use this rapid movement and incredible arboreal agility to help them maintain an incredibly broad omnivorous diet that includes seeds, fruits, lizards, frogs, insects, flowers, even small snakes. They're also fond of fungi in the dry season when food is scarce, the only tropical primates that seem to like mushrooms. Being this active means burning a lot of calories, so they need a lot of feeding. And being intelligent, inquisitive primates like you or I, they need their food to be presented in interesting and engaging ways. Today, Olly's got an idea. And they're going in the pots.
Yes, they're going in the pots. So, yeah, where the pots have got holes in the bottom of them, I'll put a little bit of soil in them to slow them down. But essentially, the mealworms will slowly make their way through these. The girls can stick their hands in them and try and find the mealworms, or wait for them to slowly make their way out the bottom and drop and then get them. So it's sort of acting as a slow feeder and some mental stimulation.
Yeah.
And then obviously, yeah, we've just made it with rope, carabiner and plant pots that we have lying around. So yeah, awesome. Super easy. We feed them lots of fruit and veg. They obviously get their bugs as well. They get something we call tamarind cake. So it's kind of like a complete diet that's not actually cake. They kind of make up into like balls. They love that. They get that at full. Right, we're just going to give them something to keep them busy while we set it up. They'll do lots of vocalizing and talking to each other because it's something new in their enclosure, so they're communicating what it could be, making sure it's safe, basically. So that was actually Penelope going for it that time. Normally Isabella's the more confident one with enrichment, but that was Penelope that time. So yeah, having the soil in there is also getting that kind of foraging behavior, that moving stuff around to try and find insects and things to eat. So yeah, it's encouraging lots and lots and lots of lovely natural behaviors that we want to see. And that was Isabella that's just got one out of there. So happy now that I've definitely seen both of them using it successfully, getting stuff out of there. They both know how, so yeah. Isabella's like, sometimes they fall through here. So you can see where they have had this before, so you can see that she has, yeah, she's looking for like what's happened before, is that they've just fallen through there, so she's looking for that. Where Penelope's going for the like dig through tactic. Oh, she's found one on the floor, smart girl. She's found a way to cheat. The way that we've hung it up has allowed them to use that sort of hanging off of their back legs and reaching down for things that they may do in the wild to get fruit and stuff from branches. So being hung there, they've got to kind of, yeah, do this and reach right down and hang down to try and grab the food out.
Keeping these feeding activities varied and unpredictable is so important to their physical and mental well-being, and hopefully goes a long way towards enabling these two to follow in the footsteps of Penelope's great-grandparents, Sooty and Miko, who lived in this very glass house back in 1997. Sooty lived to be the oldest Goeldi's monkey ever seen in the UK at 28 and a half, and the second oldest worldwide. So, just another 9,000 or so mealtime ideas to go for Olly. Next time you are in the rainforest around lunchtime, you might just be lucky enough to see one for yourself.